It's me, Mario!
Mario! Another game I've actually played!
One of those rare exceptions.
Yeah. It's like someone in your comments says, Bunneh seems to be the type of person that plays like mystery, obscure games.
Hmm.
And I guess that's kind of true.
Yeah, but then I had Fur Fighters and you hadn't heard of that.
It's like one exception. And then most of the time I tell you about games I play and you're like, what the shit's that?
Yeah. This is true.
Just for future reference, the little Loomy guys are so that one especially, because he's black and blue! Best!
Oh, of course, if it's got something blue in it.
No, black and blue together, that's like bombing. Especially that like sky cerulean blue. Oh yeah.
And I realised when I loaded this up that I had actually already done one level in this save before, so I just thought, screw it, I'm going to redo it for this recording.
I don't even remember the first levels. It's been so long. I need to go back and like get all the stars.
I did manage to get them eventually.
You got all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're doing stuff before me and stuff. We're not friends anymore.
I did it a while ago.
Yeah,
and then I gave up.
I think I have like half of them or something.
I gave up with trying to do the same thing with Luigi.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Screw it.
Yeah, I think I've even put it on. I think I've even put on my backlog read. This is complete as far as I'm concerned. I've managed to get everything with Mario. I'm not doing it with Luigi.
Backloggery. I've so terribly neglected mine.
Yeah.
It still says I'm playing near.
Yes.
Whoopsie! Which is another good game. But I'm sure not a lot of you've heard about.
I've heard of it.
Shut up, that's because I told you about it.
No, I had heard of it before.
Because I told you about it.
No, I'd heard of it before you told me about it.
Because I told you about it!
Before?
No! Stop lying to yourself. So cute!
They are very, very cute.
Horrible, they just look like flying star plushies and I just want to squeeze them and hug them and use them as a pillow.
I think that is kind of the point. I wonder if they actually have released plush versions of it.
Oh my god, if they did, I want one.
That's something I'm gonna have to check.
Yes!
And,
hell.
I loved this. Like, this challenge. Just because of, like, it plays the underground music.
I remember this, it was good. Oh, you almost missed one!
I know. I was so determined to try and get it to play.
It's so disorienting when they do this. It's like,
yeah, but then every time like the camera moved and stuff, it was like, no, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah. It's the only thing about Galaxy that got on my nerves at times was just the random, weird, awkward perspective changes. I'm like, wait,
yep.
Can't. Like my brain's like doing cartwheels in my skull. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, when I did this recording, I'd actually forgotten how confusing the camera angles could be, because obviously, when I had got all the stars, it was at I'd got to a point where it had just become normal, and I'd gotten used to it. Hadn't played it in a while, so I come back to it and I'm like, okay then. Don't know where I'm going, but well, I knew where I was going, but.
Do you know where you had been? Ooh, question for the ages. Some philosophy up in here, oh yeah.
Is this part of our continued mission of teaching people lessons?
Yes! We kind of forgot our lessons.
No.
Need some Nietzsche.
Well, in the last part we found out that I re-established that Chris Redfield and Sonic were the same person. That's
isn't learning you learn in school, that's just random Factivio stuff.
To be fair, not everything that we've done has been stuff we learned in school.
So the beginning stuff, like when we had some geometry in there, and some other stuff.
Of course, I could go the political commentary route and say that nobody's learning anything in schools these days. Ha ha!
Whoa! Hey, I've got one more final to take. But mine's Leave me alone.
No. You're at uni. That's different.
And it's on operations management.
Yeah.
Like just-in-time systems and stuff like that. Yeah, like these freaking islands. It's like
Yeah,
I swear to God, those boulder thingies from the other island, they look like some kind of a cookie. Just a round version. Like, I swear there are cookies like that are like brown and then they have like cherry jelly in the middle.
These things.
Yeah, they look like a freaking just rounded ball version of that cookie. I don't remember what flavor that cookie is supposed to be, but pretty popular.
Probably some form of jam.
Yeah.
That was the worst joke ever.
Black hole. Yeah, and stuff like that. The jumps get so disorienting because you're just like on this weird angle, and it's like I can't discern where the hell I am in relation to anything.
Can't do.
Yeah, just can't do. But I'm not saying Galaxy wasn't a good game because it's actually one of the few Mario games I've enjoyed.
It is a really good game. Although, but it's still not good enough to make me want to get the sequel.
Oh, no.
Because I'm just tired of Mario.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree. Whatchamacallit? I mean, prior to Galaxy, the most recent Mario game I'd played was... Well, I had the rebooted Super Mario for the DS. But then before that, it was probably one of the Nintendo games. Kind of like Sonic. I didn't really get into the new gen stuff.
Yeah.
And the old games I sucked at, like, terribly. Just like the Sonic games. It's like I'd watch my folks or whatever, whoever was babysitting me, play it instead because I was just terrible at it. I was better at stuff like Ultra Beast.
I just sit there and get annoyed at the games I couldn't play.
Oh, I'm not saying I didn't do that too, especially fighting games. I'd totally rage.
Oh, the number of controllers I've broken in a rage. Calm down.
I've never done that. I have thrown a few controllers.
Oh, I threw one at the floor once. It bounced up in the air, spun about a million times, and when I tried to use it next, everything, basically the left stick was just stuck moving left. So I had to get a new controller.
I've never broken a controller out of rage. I can say that, but like I said, I have chucked them. And this little guy is absolutely adorable, in my opinion.
What the?
Yeah, he's just adorable. He's adorable.
Yeah.
So like, I just was born. What are you doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is a good point. That like Mario just takes
He's
this
just
thing.
trolling a newborn.
Yeah. He's just been born, and he goes and kills it. Mario kills babies.
Cloverfield babies should get together and have a party about how people troll them soon after birth. And Cloverfield baby gets freaking nuked and God knows what else. It's not his fault a satellite fell on his brain while he was still being a baby.
I was not doing too well at this point.
I actually had to redo this boss, I think, once or twice? I don't know.
Look at my determination in getting up to that 10.
I know, it's like...
We'll do this. There we go.
I'm just trying to get away from the troll, and you're just like, must kill baby. Poor baby. Look! He was just born, and now he's dead.
Mario kills babies. There's your hero now, Princess Peach.
Yeah, I was wondering why that star was that color, but then once he spun it, I realized, oh, it's because you did this level already.
Yeah.
And then it's all transparent.
Yep, exactly. Like I said before, I'd actually, when I came to
No,
record
I know,
this,
it's just... I was confused because I don't remember seeing a star that color like ever. I have to say the water levels filled me with so much rage because of the controls.
Water levels in Mario aren't generally that brilliant anyway.
Water levels in games, period, tend to be really bad. They just either the controls are really sluggish, or they insist on inverting controls and having them really sluggish. It's just like stop, just stop. Okay. I like underwater levels when they're done right. Like, I like the Kingdom Hearts first water level. It's just the controls are perfect. Well, then their fix for it in the second game was, let's not have a water level at all. Let's have a sing-song level. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
What,
They
like...
dumbed down the second one so much. It was literally like a singing thing. Like, where Ariel would sing stuff and you had to follow the notes.
Oh, like, kind of... I get what you mean.
Whereas in the first level, it was actually like you were in under the sea and you're exploring and there was a dolphin and stuff. It was cool.
So
the controls weren't perfect, but it was cool.
And then they turned it... Then they basically just turned it into a Parappa the Rapper knockoff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was bad. They dumbed down the second one so much. Like, the first one had all these collectibles that required you to do nifty things, and then the second one, the collectibles were right there as you ran by. And, like, there wasn't any exploration, everything was very linear. The story was still great, but the gameplay was terrible. It was like, I was disappointed.
And at this point, I was quite lost. I couldn't remember where the hell I was supposed to go.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's like, it was kind of weird how they did the levels, like how you always revisited and then just took a different path. Well,
I think all the 3D Marios have done stuff like that, but I think in Mario 64, I think it was entirely possible in some cases to get different stars to the one you'd like selected at the beginning. Not all the time, because some stars you had to get like the earlier ones first. But otherwise, this one was definitely like...
cute fat loony dude. He's hungry. He wants noms.
And he wants to transform! There you go. That's what he says.
Form a bucket of water.
Well, he turns into like a planet. But...
I know, but I was making a funny. God damn it.
And I have to ruin these things.
Yes, you do. Bluehead.
You love it.
What else? Whatever! I wonder what those star bits actually taste like. I wonder if they're even edible for humans. Probably like bite into it and break all your teeth.
There is actually like some kind of sweet that's like that.
Like rock candy?
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
I don't like rock candy, it's too salty, because it's made with a lot of salt, obviously. It's made with rock salt. And I'm not a salt fiend, unlike most women. I know. They're obsessed with salt for some reason, and me, I'm like, bleh. The only time I ever add salt to something is corn on the cob. I'll put salt on that. But like anyone else, it's like, oh, do you need salt or something else to season your food? I'm like, no, just eat it how it is. It's already got salt in it, why do I need more? I guess you could say like I use soy sauce, but that's only when I'm eating sushi.
Yeah.
I don't do that thing where, like, even my mom does it sometimes. She'll like dip her chopsticks in the soy sauce and just like eat the soy sauce.
Right.
I'm just like,
anyway.
No.
Feeding this guy.
I noticed! Rat sometimes, I swear. I was gonna comment on him already. You don't have to be all... So I feel sorry for the little dude. Even though he got tummy full, and yeah, he's transforming, now he's an inanimate object for the rest of his life.
I know.
That's kind of lame.
That's the life of the loomer, it seems.
Well, the chubby ones, anyway.
Yeah. Well, some of the little ones turn into, like, little stars and things.
Yeah, but that's gotta suck. I mean, I wonder
Yeah.
if they get to change back after he's done his mission.
We never
Plot
find
hole.
out.
Plot hole.
A plot hole in a Nintendo game? Never.
Yes.
I just said I'm just gonna run away from the Goombas.
Spin away.